Good afternoon, I am Anne Salter and you are watching International Business Times UK. The Prime Minister David Cameron has shrugged off the Lord's defeat by his controversial benefit cap bill by recording an all-time high poll since the election. The Conservatives were up 3% on points to 40%, with Labour down 1 to 35% on points. The figures mean that if there was a general election tomorrow, the Tories would win an absolute majority in the Commons. The Lib Dems are up 1 point on 16% on points. Over in the US, and with the presidential race hotting up, to tax or not to tax, that has been the question. Or in the case of Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney, how much tax did he reveal? Reluctantly, Romney revealed his total income in the last 2 years was $45.2 million and that he expects to pay over $6 million in tax. He also gave nearly $3 million to charity in 2010, around half of that going to the Mormon Church, which helped lower his tax rate to a relatively low 13.9%. It's a shame he didn't show and tell earlier though, as it is believed this tax saga is thought to have scuppered his chances in the South Carolina vote. The first anniversary of Egypt's revolution is set to be marked by mass protests calling for the country's temporary military leaders to hand over power. Activists are calling for tens of thousands to gather in Tahrir Square, where the 18-day uprising that ousted President Hosni Mubarak began on the 25th of January 2011. More than 1 million dogs in Britain display aggressive behaviour due to a lack of training and socialising skills, according to a leading veterinary charity. This comes after a 6-year-old girl had her ear bitten off by a Staffordshire Bull Terrier in a park. The charity also revealed that 87% of people believe pet owners should face tougher penalties if their dog attacks another person or animal. Now, religion has always inspired great art, and Mohammed Sabir Kedri, an Afghan calligrapher, has worked with 9 of his students over 5 years to complete the world's largest Quran, the Islamic holy book. The book measures a whopping 2.28 metres by 1.55 metres and is adorned throughout with traditional and free-form drawings and engravings. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for more news updates. I'm Anne Salter and you're watching International Business Times UK.